Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here at Wat Bang Phli Yai Klang. This is a 200-year-old temple that has some pretty interesting stuff. It is one of the most unique images that you'll see here in Thailand. The image is a 53-meter long reclining Buddha. It's 7 meters longer than the big, huge reclining Buddha that's really famous at Wat Pho. And what's really cool about this one is you can actually go inside. And it's a huge deal for people to come over here, go inside this 4-story tall reclining Buddha image and see the Buddha heart. So anyway, let's walk through here. This is a temple that was formerly known as Wat Klang, and they changed the name to another one, and then they changed it to the current name. So let's see what we see in here, and let's enjoy this a little bit today. They have all the normal temple buildings that you see. They have the little shrine out here on the water. That's the humongous Wihan that we'll go into. And then back over there is the Chedi that they built to house a relic from the Buddha image. This temple itself is a little bit south of Suvarnabhumi Airport. You can see the planes coming in. So it's a little bit away from the center of Bangkok, but it's worth coming over here to take a look at. You have the Buddha images here and the Naga that goes down along the side of the road. And the Wihan is way cool. You can see the murals on the front with a standing Buddha image. We'll go in there first and then we'll make our way back over to that humongous Chedi on the back side. So you can see everybody comes over here to feed the turtles here. Most of the time it's the fish, but this temple they have the turtles. So you got that little girl with the stick feeding them like little bananas and the bread and stuff. Over here is where you make the donations to the temple, get the robes, buy candles and rice, stuff like that, to donate for the monks, and the flowers, and the guy over here talking on the microphone. So we'll drop our shoes off right over here, and then we'll go into this temple. And then they have all the shrines here. People stick the gold leaf, and you can look in the window and see that humongous image. It is really quite cool. We got the giants that are guarding the entrance. There's the other one over there. You got the Naga, all the normal stuff that you see. And it's the Bodhi tree behind the Buddha here. Yeah, really a nice building. And this is inside. So you can see it's just absolutely massive. So 53 meters long. And that's the feet way, way down there. Then it has all the shrines, everything else here. See where people have put all the gold leaf on them. The Garuda. So this hall itself, this is just a Wihan. And it's absolutely massive inside. Has some of the murals up there. And then has all the, like the gallery all around through. So what's hard about these humongous images like this is that it's difficult to see the whole thing just because of the supports needed for the roof. And you can just see this is colossal. It's bigger than halfway down a football field. Oh, it's just huge. You see he's resting his hands under his head. It has all the angels and everything here. And then there's little data plates around of people that have donated to the temple. And then you can see the murals up here, the normal scenes of the Jataka. You can see where they've had to notch that wood up there for the top knot of the Buddha. Yeah, quite cool. And the tops of these columns have the normal imagery up there. And they put the little mirrors on the columns. Some of the shrines. And then here's a place for people to come and donate money to the needy. Let's look at the feet, and then we'll go back around and we'll go into the Buddha now. And Bun found her a little temple cat here. Cat's waiting to get its belly rubbed while people walk through. You can see the window shutters that are carved. And you can buy little amulets and stuff here. And down here are the feet. You can see the styling here. With these more modern Buddha images, the feet will all be, the toes will be the same length. And sometimes they'll put the symbols and stuff like that on the bottom of the foot. Yeah, as you see here. Sometimes they'll have the Buddha footprint also, and you'll see all the like 108 auspicious symbols. And this one just has the simple, like the lotus. And then this is the back side. It's just so huge. Oh, it's really cool. I really like seeing reclining Buddhas. I like the old Ayutthaya era murals the best, but I do like to see reclining Buddhas. We have a place over here also to make donations. Here we got the cloth over the top of the Buddha. So the entrance is right here. We'll go down in and we'll climb up around. It's kind of cool because you get to go through there and you get to see the shape of the Buddha from the inside. So watch your head when you come down. And they have classrooms and stuff like that down here on the ground floor, it looks like. So we'll go up to the top and see the Buddha heart. They got murals painted here. And then we'll go up to the next floor. They just have all kinds of little murals and everything here. And it is pretty hot inside of here. They have the fans, but they're not moving much air around. What I was saying is, like, you can see the shape of the Buddha. You can see the wall, how this is. And then you can see down there are the feet. You see the murals depicting like the hell and stuff like that. And telling you not to drink and smoke and all the normal Buddha teachings. Looks like this guy's having a bad day. And this is the outer shape. You see how it's just a shell. And so the inner walls are just the opposite of the outside. And this is the toes over here. Oh, it's quite echoey. Oh, this is just so massive. Okay, let's go up to the next floor now. All right, this is the stairwell up. You got a low cross beams. You gotta duck down to get around in here. More mural paintings and stuff. Yeah, so you can walk around up here, but you just gotta duck down. They have a little shrine of the Buddha fasting. And then another one over here. So right up there is the reason you come up here. That's the Buddha heart. It's quite narrow, or low overhangs. This is the heart here. And they've covered it with the gold leaf. And they have a few other shrines and stuff like that. And then this goes up into the head with the top knot way up there. So we're basically here is just kind of behind the face, but it's just the symbol of the Buddha heart anyway. All right, now let's walk through the little courtyard behind, and then we'll go over to that Chedi. That was pretty cool to see the inside of that. Now let's walk around here, the little courtyard in the back. And then that Chedi is kind of outside of the main part of the temple. Doing some restoration here. You can see the bamboo scaffolding that they're building. And this here is the ordination hall of this temple. It may be open on the other side, but it's locked up on the back side here. And you can see the Naga, all the angels, all the gold. It's quite spectacular. Yeah, last time I came over, there was a big ceremony going on here. There was all the police and everybody here at this temple. Looks like you can come under. So this will let you walk underneath the main Buddha image up above. They have murals and stuff here. And then this is the ball that they bury. So the Buddha is right above here. You got more of the scenes of the hell and everything down here. It's kind of interesting. Most temples you can't go underneath like this. You got the Wheel of Law and different images of the Buddha poses all around. And that's our last thing that we'll look at here at this temple. Oh, this does look like it's open, so let's go in here and take a quick look. Yeah, that's really nice. The Naga, the little lions. And this is the ordination hall. So the Buasima stones are these right here. And this is what sets the boundary of the monk's influence. You can see the really high top of the door and all the little glass and everything, the Naga. Really a spectacular temple. And this is the main image. So we were just underneath it right there. That's where that ball is at. So this temple here, you can actually go up there onto that little walkway and put the gold leaf on the Buddha. They have Rama 10, and then all the murals and everything in here. Yeah, it's a really nice hall. Quite elegant inside, simple but elegant, with some nice Bangkok era murals. So this is probably the part of the temple that's 200 years old here. See the wood carvings with the Erawan. And on this side it's a little bit different. Really nice. Okay, so now let's make our way over to that. And you can actually climb up to the top of it. I think what's inside of this one here is a Buddha footprint. Some people come over to pray to the Buddha footprints, the same as like a Buddha image. And this is the Buddha footprint inside. So you see all these little different symbols here. Those sometimes will be on the foot of the reclining Buddha image, but this one here doesn't have it. And all of these little symbols mean something to the Thais. And it's quite large. So it's 4 footprints in one. You can see the different levels of it. The most famous Buddha footprint in Thailand is in Saraburi at the first class royal temple up there. We have another little building over here by the Wehan. You can see the gallery is just loaded up with Buddhas. And then they have this little shrine here. Kind of a cool little building with the red and the white. And then the double Buddha image with the Bodhi tree back behind. And there's just a pigeon hanging out right there, just sitting on the Buddha, the arm of the Buddha. It's kind of an interesting little shrine here. It has the Buddha in the death pose inside. Looks like it's closed up. Yeah, the door is locked. You see the Buddha is laying down all the way. Yeah, you can see how I said it's outside of the main part of the temple grounds. You gotta leave and then cross a little road. And then there is that humongous Chedi. This is the Chedi. So This was built in 2547 of the Buddha calendar. It's 2567 this year. So this building is 20 years old, and it has a little shrine there also. But we won't look at that today. We'll just go up to the top. And you see they've wrapped a cloth up there, and then the relic is way up there at the top. Some more of the Naga and all of that, really quite cool. Standing on the lotus flower. It has a nice image inside. This is inside, so it has a place to make donations and everything. And then this is that Buddha image here. And I think there's another one back behind. We'll take a look at here in a sec. Lots of places, and it's kind of nice. Has these little tiles here. Really decorative. Yeah, that's a Chinese Buddha that's back behind over there. Looks like the elevator is inoperative. That's all right, we want to climb the stairs anyway. And that's a huge Chinese Buddha. And they got a big drum some people were banging on over here. All right, so let's climb up those stairs now, and let's go see the relic up there. And they've painted everything in here. It's really quite nice. Now, I think they closed the Chedi entrance at 4, so you got to be over here before that. And we have a huge platform up here with some more shrines and stuff. Yeah, you can see all the mural paintings, some of the Buddhas. And then this looks down at that one we just came and saw, and the Chinese Buddha over there. Everything's pink and purple. All right, now for the real climb to get up here. Floor 3 has like a little museum. Has some of the old boats, some of the wood cabinets and stuff, and like an emerald Buddha. In the old days, the monks would go along the canal in these boats. So they would go paddling around in the morning to get the alms and everything. Now people come to the temple, or they go out and they walk around. So here's the canal over here, actually. So that's what they would have went out on the boats on the 4th floor. And we'll go inside of here, and it's kind of a windy stairwell. Another shrine right in the middle here. And then away we'll go. This goes up to the top now. Another little shrine. And you just see this little ramp that just keeps going up. This is the top of the ramp. Now to take some stairs. Some more images. Okay, so now we're in the dome part. This is the part on the outside that's wrapped in that red cloth. They have observation platforms here so you can take a look out. So this is the temple. So we were in that ordination hall, and then that's where that big Buddha is at over there. And all of Samut Prakan, and over that away is Bangkok. All right, let's make the climb up to the top now. So we're all the way up to the top now. They have this scaffolding where they're doing a little bit of work here. Has the little portals to let some light in. And this is the relic. This is what they brought in from Sri Lanka. I'm not sure if it's a bone fragment or a tooth or a hair. You can't hardly see it. It's got that little crystal. You can see where the ties have stuck the gold leaf on it. But that's the purpose of this whole Chedi, is this right here. So it's important to them. You have all the murals and everything else up here. You can see the thing that it's built in here. all the Garuda and Naga and all the normal stuff that you see. All right, so we saw all the way up here. Now let's climb back down, and that'll be everything here at this temple. You can see outside of the little portals, and that's downtown Bangkok, way, way over there. So one last look here at this. So we were way, way up there with the Buddha relic. And then back over here is the canal. And over here is the canal. It's quite high, got the water hyacinths and everything. Now I've came by here on this canal before on a little cruise from the floating market that's over here, the 100 Years Market, which is kind of cool. So that's everything here at, well, that'll finish up our video over here at this temple at Wat Bang Phli Yai Klang. This is a 200-year-old temple that has the largest Buddha, the largest reclining Buddha in all of Thailand, that 53-meter long reclining Buddha. It's quite cool. It's worth your time to come over here and take a look at. The climbing up to the top of the Chedi to see the Buddha relic, that's optional. It's a bit of a climb. I like to do stuff like that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. You got to see pretty much everything over here. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and you get to see more stuff that I see and do and tell you a little bit about it. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe and leave me a comment. And until next time, from over here in Samut Prakan, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.